Happy Sunday, everyone. Iron Leprechaun coming at you. And I want to talk really quick about this concept of my truth. Okay, I think people are getting, and I may be splitting hairs in some opinions, but I think it's important for the message I want to talk about that I get this out. So, my truth, I think, is misconstrued with my perception. It's being mislabeled. So, um, when something happens, an event, something, anything, an interaction with somebody, or something happens, and immediately I have an emotional response. Everybody does. You can't avoid it. We are emotional creatures. So what that does is, based on that emotion and how I view things, it can alter based on truth. It can bring it my perception of the event or what's happening over here. Okay, well, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's normal. That's what happens to everybody. Well, today it's being labeled as my truth. No, that's my reality. My perception creates my reality. What I perceive as real. Now, what's cool about what I've done with my work in 12-step work, and I'm not the only one here, and what you can do too, whether you're an addict or not, is what I can do is I can pause for a moment, take a deep breath, good idea, and I can then try and reanalyze what it is actually happening, and try and get to a clear, neutral head about it. And when I can do that, I move closer to the truth. And when I can do that, especially if it's an interaction involving other people, when I can do that, what I'm able to do is keep myself from behaving in a manner that could, it could come across disingenuous as to how I actually feel, but or how I mean it to come across in words or actions. But ultimately, I don't have to. I minimize the chance of repairing damage that I may cause. I may say or do something out of the moment, my initial feeling, and then it creates this chaotic interaction, and I might have to come and make amends about it. Might have to apologize. And while that's a good thing in practice, it's huge for us to do as far as exercising humility. It's never comfortable. It's never fun, because apologizing isn't fun. Making amends isn't fun because it implies directly that we did something wrong. So to avoid that, or to minimize this happening, because we can't completely avoid it, it's going to happen. We can stop. We can pause and say, okay, how am I viewing this? Am I being rational? Maybe not, especially if I'm in the heat of a moment of an emotion that's making me less than the ideal version of myself, pulling me away from more of a stoic approach, and moving back towards what's actually happening. I can act, speak, even think more appropriately. This is, and if I can't do it on my own, this is where the higher power stuff comes in. This is where I talk to God and I ask for guidance. I might even do that right out of the gate. Typically I do. But some people try to figure it out on their own, then go to God. I would highly recommend the opposite, even though I still do it that way sometimes. It doesn't usually work out as quickly and as well. So I go to God, ask for guidance, and then try and analyze this thing. Maybe I need to talk to somebody. For me, it could be a friend. It could be my sponsor in 12-step recovery. It could be a family member. It could be anybody. Just kind of bounce this off of somebody, get another view of this who's neutral. That can also help me bring myself to a more neutral understanding of this situation, then reapproach it. And this is huge, because I want to create more harmony in my life and the people in my circle. I want to manifest that as opposed to chaos. Chaos exists on its own. I want to minimize and smooth the waters, okay? Now, that may not be as exciting, okay, but it's a lot more peaceful. And today, I look for more peace in my life, despite what some may or may not think. So that's all I had to really share with you right now. It's a quick one. If you're waiting on more 12-step videos, I I've been hesitant on the fear portion of the four, because we're on the fourth step in that series. I've been hesitant because I am actually in the process of writing a fourth step, and I don't. I'm trying to make sure that I get. Well, let's say make sure, but I can get a better view having been through it, and I'm able to articulate certain things that I can share with you that could be more beneficial having just gone through it. So I've been kind of waiting to finish that up, and that just maybe means I need to get more vigilant about getting my step work done. So hope that does well for you. Hope you're having a good Sunday leading up to our Independence Day weekend. I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a good one.